Hi there, welcome to English for Everyone. My name's Lisa. I'm sure you've heard the rule that the letter T between vowels is pronounced as a fast D. For example, water, better, city. It is true, but it's not always true. Because it's not always true, you might hear this mistake.
When I used to peel potatoes and cucumbers.
Potatoes? It's not correct to say potatoes. Or you might hear this mistake.
You use it to flatten your pastry.
Flatten? It's not correct to say flatten. Why not? Let's take a closer look and see why you can't say potatoes or flatten. Usually, when the letter T is between vowels, we pronounce the letter T as a fast D. Water, better, city. And the reason is because the syllable after the letter T is not stressed. Water. The first syllable is stressed, but the syllable after the letter T is not stressed. Water. I drink a lot of water. Do you drink a lot of water? Good job. I live in a big city. Do you live in a big city or do you live in a small city? Good job. But if the syllable after the letter T is stressed, we pronounce the letter T as T. For example, attend, attach, attack, attempt. For example, he was attacked by a dog. And now let's look at these examples. Italy, Italian, Italy. The syllable after the letter T is not stressed. We pronounce the letter T as a fast D. Italy. I've never been to Italy. Have you ever been to Italy? Good job. Italian. The syllable after the letter T is stressed. We pronounce the letter T as T. Italian. I don't speak Italian. Do you speak Italian? Good job. And now let's look at this word. Potato. The first letter T is pronounced as T because the syllable after the letter T is stressed. Potato. And the second letter T is pronounced as a fast D. Potato. Because the syllable after the second letter T is not stressed. Potato. I love potatoes. Do you like potatoes? Good job. I use a peeler to peel potatoes. Do you use a peeler or do you use a knife to peel potatoes? Good job.
When I used to peel potatoes and cucumbers with a regular knife, this is a knife.
Did you used to use a knife to peel potatoes and cucumbers? That's right, she used to use a knife to peel potatoes and cucumbers. Good job. And here's another word, attitude. The first letter T is pronounced as a fast D because the syllable after the letter T is not stressed. Attitude. And the second letter T is pronounced as T. Attitude. It's important to have a good attitude. What do you think? That's right, it's important to have a good attitude. Good job. We can also apply this rule if we have a vowel, R, T, and a vowel. The syllable after the letter T is not stressed. We pronounce the letter T as a fast D. Party, 30, started, dirty. But if the syllable after the letter T is stressed, we pronounce the letter T as T. For example, determine, participate, articulate. So remember, if the syllable after the letter T is stressed, we pronounce it as T, articulate. And if the syllable is not stressed, we pronounce the letter T as a fast D, article. articulate, article. Certify, certificate. What about this word? Flatten?
You use it to flatten your pastry.
It's not correct to say flatten. But the syllable after the letter T is not stressed. Why not? Because we have a special rule. In English, we have these words, and they all contain ten or ton. For example, kitten, mitten, written, cotton, button, flatten. And in this case, we pronounce the letter T as a stop T. Put your tongue up and stop the air. Don't release the air. Stop the air. Kitten. So it's a stop T and then it falls into n. Kitten. Kitten. Mittens. Written. Flatten. Cotton. Button. So we don't say flatten, we say flatten. She's making bread. She needs to flatten out the dough. Flatten out the dough. Let's practice. Does she need to flatten out the dough? That's right. She needs to flatten out the dough. Good job. So remember these important rules. If the letter T is between vowels or a vowel, or T and a vowel, and the syllable is stressed, we pronounce the letter T as T. For example, Italian. If it's not stressed, we pronounce it as D, Italy. And that's why we don't say potato.
When I used to peel potatoes and cucumbers,
we say potato. The syllable after the first T is stressed. We pronounce the letter T as T, patay, potato. And the syllable after the second T is not stressed. We pronounce the letter T as D, potato. And we have these words. We pronounce the letter T as a stop T. Cotton, button, kitten, written, flatten. And that's why we don't say flatten.
you use it to flatten your pastry.
We say flatten. Thank you for watching, and if you want to learn English and practice speaking English, check out the link in the description to find more videos just like this. Bye!